Here, Worlds Collide, WWE, AAA, NXT, and the main roster. Worlds Collide is about to start on YouTube. I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Welcome to Star Trek Fleet Command. In this game, you will have to make important strategic decisions that impact your gameplay and player experience. Will you focus on upgrading your warp engines to reach star systems and planets unknown? Will you prioritize upgrading your armaments to deal with threats that might arise? Or will you focus on a more evasive route and build impenetrable shields so you can wander the vast galaxy in peace? Choose wisely and become the captain of your own destiny in Star Trek Fleet Command.
In Spanish on YouTube. Today, the groundbreaking spectacle is here. When the superstars of AAA and WWE flash in a one-of-a-kind event.
What's up, everyone? I see it started on YouTube, Worlds Collide.
WWE Worlds Collide.
Or it's about to start.
Special start time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Available in English and Spanish on YouTube. Today.
I don't understand. Why is it not on Peacock? Why? Should be on Peacock.
When the superstars of AAA and WWE flash in a one-of-a-kind.
So here we go. It's starting. The WWE opening. This is their first show since they took over AAA. This is their first joint show together. It's narrated by Rey Mysterio, the opening video. Showing Eddie Guerrero. Why is it in Spanish? Or Rey's talking in Spanish. They got subtitles. I hope I'm not in the Spanish commentary. Stephanie Vacor, Vinkingo, shown, Ethan Page, some old blonde woman, I guess, ran AAA for a while, that blonde woman. She looks about 75 years old. WWE already had a lot of Spanish A lot of great Spanish talent already. Penta, Dragon Lee, Ray Phoenix, Stephanie, Garza, Berto, Escobar. Who else? A lot of talents. Zelina Vega. I don't have a clue if I'm stuck in Spanish commentary or not. Until they go in the arena, then I'll know if it's in English or Spanish. They better have an English option on YouTube.
And now, Wingstop presents Worlds Collide.
Well, the guy said here presents Worlds Collide. He talked in English. Yeah, I got English commentary. That's good, because I don't understand a ton of Spanish.
Tijuana, Mexico, and the site where history will once again be made.
Worlds Collide. This is history. AAA, NXT, WWE, all on the same fucking show. Worlds Collide. 2025 is here. Rey Mysterio arrives. Sadly, he's not on the show. He's not able to be on the show, but he's here. Look, it's Stephanie. Stephanie looks gorgeous. Stephanie McCord, Lola Vice arrive. Chad Gable arrives. Yeah, for some reason, Chad Gable's getting a AAA Mega Championship match. I don't know what the hell. What reason Chad Gable's getting a title shot? Did he win a match? I don't even remember if he won.
31 years ago, the culture of Lucha Libre exploded onto the world stage. The tradition, the athleticism, the pageantry, the energy. WWE and AAA have joined forces to launch the industry to heights never before seen.
Share the video if you're watching Worlds Collide with me. Share my video, give me thumbs up.
A jam-packed Kia Forum in Los Angeles, California. Brace for impact.
If you're not watching, hopefully you hit that bell to get notified that I'm live.
Ever when Worlds Collide events took place in 1994, he is known around the globe as Conan. Conan, what does this event mean to Lucha Libre? What a historic day. 30 years.
Look at who's on commentary. K-Dog, Conan. Conan's here. On commentary with Corey Graves.
And now, 30 years later, you will see the
Jeez, it's hot in here.
the present and the future. No doubt
I
about it.
got the window shut and it's like 71 degrees out.
Of Jose Manuel Guillen, Roberto Figueroa, and WWE's Marcelo Rodriguez.
Feliz de estar aquí para darle formalmente la bienvenida a mi nueva casa, WWE, a mis hermanos de AAA. Juntos hacemos historia hoy, hermanos. Muchísimas gracias, bastante contento.
What's up, Adam? Glad you're here watching. Who's there watching? Thank you.
Otra vez aquí en Los Ángeles, California.
I don't think I'm gonna get many views for Worlds Collide. A lot of fans probably won't be watching, I feel. A lot of fans are going to just wait until Money in the Bank, I bet, and just miss Worlds Collide and not watch it. But I want to watch it. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see the AAA Lucha Libre talent. Again, the woman, Triple H is in the ring also, and Shawn Michaels is also here. I guess the Mexican national anthem, this is. I'm pretty sure it's their national anthem. I won't talk during their national anthem.
patria querida del cielo, un soldado en cada hijo te dio, un soldado en cada hijo te dio. Mexicanos al grito de guerra, de la paz, de la garganta del civil. Sin embargo, su siente la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón.
She did a good job. She can sing. Don't let Trump anywhere near watching this show. Don't let Trump see this show. He'll want to deport every fan and every talent. The dumb fuck. Now Lillian Garcia with the national anthem. This feels like a big show. This feels like a pay-per-view premium live event, but it's free on YouTube. But it feels like a big show, big event. Lillian can still really sing. She's has not lost a step. See, you sent me a DM, Adam, about you checked Peacock. It's on YouTube. Trying to get to see my YouTube chat on my computer. It's not showing up. Let's go, Worlds Collide. Did a hell of a job, Lillian. Still got a great voice. Rey Mysterio kicks it off, but he can't wrestle, sadly, he's hurt. But Rey, yeah, you had to have Rey Mysterio appear. He had to appear. I don't care if he can't wrestle. Make him the commissioner. Make him the GM of AAA, or make him the GM of Worlds Collide. The crowd. Most of the crowd looks like 95% Hispanics, or 90%, or 80%. I know California is a lot of Hispanics in California. They got a huge Hispanic community. I grew up, again, I've said it before, I grew up around Hispanics. My neighborhood I lived in for 38 years was like 98% Hispanic, about 95%. So yeah, I grew up around a ton of different races. Had a lot of black friends and Mexican friends and Puerto Rican friends. It's good to see the ropes. Green, white, red. Mexican color ring ropes. They got a AAA logo in the middle. It's not a 6-sided ring. I'm a little bit shocked. It's not a 6-sided AAA ring. But in Mexico, I think they're still going to do 6 sides. Yeah, 31 years ago, Rey Mysterio was part of Worlds Collide on pay-per-view with Eddie Guerrero and Psychosis and Conan. Can you understand, Adam, what Rey Mysterio's saying? I can't understand a word. But Rey said a lot in Spanish. It's got to be a really proud moment for Rey Mysterio. He started in AAA. Now WWE is taking over.
Hace 31 años, 31 years ago, aquí en Los Ángeles, tuve la bendición de ser parte del primer Worlds Collide. 1994.
I wonder who made that decision. Put Worlds Collide free on YouTube. Who made that decision? To get more fans to watch than on Peacock? Let's see how many are watching. It says 300. That's not that many. 304,000. Should be more than that. 306,000 now. Maybe it'll go up to 1 million. I don't know. Maybe for them putting it free on YouTube, eventually, maybe they'll get 5 million views for it. I don't know. But 306,000. I don't want to be behind.
To see the evolution and to be part de la evolución de lucha libre.
Maybe Peacock was busy and put on other events right now, like sports or, I don't know, racing or something.
Le ha dado el sello de autenticidad a la lucha libre. Y lo más bonito de todo es que
Is there captions for Spanish on YouTube to go to English? Let me check. No, the captions are in Spanish.
Con lo que yo me enamoré de niño. The one thing that I fell in love with as a kid. La lucha libre.
Go back, everybody. Watch Worlds Collide from 1994. Rey Mysterio looked about 12 years old, but he was still very good. So, who's coming out? I don't recognize the music. Somebody's coming out. Probably a AAA. Yeah, it's the Lizard. Who is this? The Lizard guy? What's his name? I forget his name. 6-man tag. Aerostar. Mr. Iguana. Lucha. Aerostar, Mr. Iguana, and who's the other guy? I didn't get his name. Octagon Jr. Mr. Iguana, he has a good look. Green, his whole head is painted green. I think he's bald.
On your left,
Or he's a green mask.
Mr. Iguana.
I've never seen Mr. Iguana or Octagon Jr. I've never seen them wrestle. I've seen Aerostar.
Well, like everything, the bar has been raised. He's more athletic, more of a high flyer, more creative, and he is so. All of these guys are happy to be here and impress the brass here in WWE. Maybe get a contract.
321,000. It went up. Who's watching? Worlds Collide. Wish I had 300,000 views, but that will not happen. LWO. LWO time. Escobar. Berto. They all got masks. Berto, Escobar, and Garza. Angel Garza. Actually, I'm wrong. LWO's not Escobar Berto. I'm wrong. So, Dragon Lee. How could I fuck that up? LWO's Dragon Lee. Is that Joaquin Wild or no? That's what's his name? The other guy. Cruz del Toro. Dragon Lee and Lince Dorado. I remember Lince Dorado. He is very good. Lince Dorado. Look at Liv. Liv Morgan. Hot as hell. Liv Morgan in the crowd with Dominic. Dominic looks annoyed. Dominic looks like, why the fuck am I here? I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure Dominic inside is happy, but his character, he looked pissed off.
For him to treat Ray like this, I'm not with it. Te quiero, papi. Can I say something? Let me just let everybody know that's watching Lucha Libre for the first time. This is not American wrestling, I repeat. This is not American wrestling. This is a style of wrestling that was started and cultivated in Mexico. It's different.
Conan, we know what Lucha Libre is. Most educated fans know what Lucha Libre is. At least I do. You don't gotta tell us it's not American. It's not WWE American style. Kicks off with Octagon Jr. and Cruz del Toro. Octagon Jr. started off.
Go behind by Del Toro. Conan, what do you expect Octagon Jr. to show the world in this matchup today?
Well, I expect Octagon because people are seeing him for the first time. Hey, can you hear the atmosphere out here, first of all? The Latino nation, they're hyped, they're amped just like I am. But, you know, Octagon wants to stay here. He wants to be invited back. So he's going to show the best of his repertoire. And let me tell you a quick story about Octagon. His family used to own a flea market in Mexico City, and the money that he would make from the flea market.
Sunset flip off the shoulders of Cruz.
Every week he'd buy a ring.
How old is Octagon Jr.? Anybody know?
So much respect for the WWE Hall of Fame.
He looks like a young guy in his early 30s. I don't know.
Push the pace early on here.
Who do you guys got? LWO or Triple A's talent against LWO and Lince Dorado?
You see how they know each other? Because all these guys have wrestled each other before in Mexico.
Great deal of history on both sides of the ring as these two athletes exchange arm drags, leg sweep. Another leg sweep by Octagon.
Yeah. I like that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
No doubt about it. It is rocking here.
You got the LWO, says Adam.
What you saw there is Mexican chain wrestling known as
I gotta ask, Conan, this is
here we go. Lince Dorado and Mr. Iguana.
In Lucha Libre today.
Iguana's over. Iguana chance. He's super over. I never seen him. Let's see how good he is. Iguana and Lince Dorado.
Iguana that he brought to the ring in his mouth.
Well, let me tell you something. He will incorporate La Yesca in the match, and
Arm drag takedowns.
Iguana get out of a lot of tight situations. And I would also
Lince Dorado wanted to help him up, but he didn't want to be helped.
And that has the most iguanas in Mexico.
Lince Dorado not about to play games here with Mr. Iguana early on. Big frog by Iguana.
Big chop. Iguana's down and out. Legs in the air.
Pierrotazo, correct. Which was started by the great luchador Pierrot.
But to say Mr. Iguana is unique might be the understatement of the afternoon. Beautiful arm drag takes down Lince Dorado.
I think he's pointing to La Yesca.
He's got Octagon Jr. Aerostar at his disposal, but La Yesca has entered the contest. Is this legal in Mexico?
So his iguana is a sock puppet. The iguana is a sock puppet.
Caught a lot of action in my day.
He bit him.
Oh gosh. Sock puppet bit Lince.
Our officials showing a little leeway with the
He
involvement.
was wrestling with the iguana in his mouth.
Up on the shoulder.
Stuffed animal in his mouth.
Wow!
But you can see Iguana's also skilled.
No doubt about it, a practitioner of jiu-jitsu, as well as the art of lucha libre.
Iguana, Mr. Iguana definitely has a unique, different, cool look.
Yes.
Now, if La Yesca were to execute the 3 count, does La Yesca make the payday?
In Mexico, yes.
The views keep going up on Worlds Collide. 344,000 are watching.
Hear the people.
A lot of chat comments I didn't read yet.
At Worlds Collide, and we're about to get eyes on Aerostar and Dragon Lee. Two incredible athletes. Expect the pace to be pushed in a matter of moments.
Last time you saw Conan was on an episode of AEW.
Dragon Lee, who comes from a family of wrestlers, his dad, his brothers.
I believe Conan was booking
As you know,
Triple
he
A.
was the last.
I don't know if he still is. I doubt it.
Go ahead. You were telling me about it.
I don't know who's booking this. Shawn Michaels, who? Triple H? I don't know.
Extremely high regard. We saw his face in the opening ceremony. The godfather of Triple H. But here comes Aerostar. Dragon Lee in a world of trouble. Up and over.
Aerostar flipped over Dragon Lee's back onto the apron.
And a big kick right under the chin of Aerostar.
Dragon Lee gets kicked.
Aerostar answers.
A lot of these guys, I'm sure they're signed, but this is like a tryout for to see if WWE is gonna keep them in Triple A. This is like a tryout for them.
Tremendous balance.
If WWE doesn't like them, they're not gonna sign them. So I got disconnected. I don't know why, but I'm back. I got disconnected. Probably because the event's on YouTube and I'm live streaming on YouTube. Who knows?
Take another look at it, throwing caution to the wind.
Hell of a dive by Aerostar.
Taking Dragon Lee out of the equation. We expected this to be fast-paced.
I don't think, I better not get cut off on my live video for Money in the Bank. I don't think I'll be cut off because that's on Peacock and not YouTube. Maybe YouTube's having issues because 352,000 are watching Worlds Collide.
Aerostar, a 21-year veteran of Lucha Libre. As Dragon Lee makes a tag to Cruz del Toro.
Cruz del Toro's in with Aerostar.
Take part in this matchup, but suffered a late injury, which allowed Lince Dorado to step in. Moonsault.
All these luchadors, they all got masks. They look like comic book heroes. They all got masks. Different masks. Different colors. Different designs.
The biggest followers of Yesca and Iguana are the kids. Big favorite for the kids.
I think Des
So Conan said the kids love Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana. I can see why he's over. He has a great look. Kids would be drawn to him.
Oh my goodness, right under
Dragon Lee, big jumping knee, Aerostar drop kick.
Drop kick of his own. Both athletes are down. Pivotal moment in this matchup.
This is history, guys. I hope you're watching. This is Worlds Collide history being made. Triple A show is a part of WWE's YouTube channel. WWE owns Triple A. Cruz Del Toro and Mr. Iguana back in. Big chops. Mr. Iguana looks like Gold Dust if he had all green paint. Green if Gold Dust had green and black gear. That's what Mr. Iguana reminds me of, a Gold Dust with green paint and black. Cruz Del Toro is going round and round with Mr. Iguana. Pinfall 10-2 kick out. So sad. I wish Rey Mysterio could wrestle today.
No doubt about it. I'd say mission accomplished thus far. Iguana up on the shoulders of
Ray said, "How are you?" to the audience.
First goes Del Toro.
BMX Sports is airing on Peacock.
Nadeska might be more over than Iguana, and he's definitely more over than you.
No argument for me here. Iguana walking the ropes with great ease. Oh my God, Nadeska latched on to Lince Dorado. Dorado still no.
Lince Dorado stomping on the Iguana. Lince Dorado's beating up a stuffed animal. Good God. That'd be like if someone grabbed Alexa Bliss's Lily and stomped on it. Mr. Iguana's pissed. Oh, around the world. Head scissors, take over to Lince. I think Team Mr. Iguana is going to win. Now he's whipping them with the Iguana stuffed animal. Yeah, I'm going to go with Team Mr. Iguana. Seems like the crowd is way more behind Mr. Iguana's team.
Triple super kick takes down Iguana. Here comes Lince.
Lince with a double stunner.
Handspring.
Mr. Iguana put on the top rope. What the hell? Double foot stomp.
Iguana wants to be double stomp to the heart. There goes Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee over the top. Great action here. My God.
Watch Aerostar.
Aerostar breaks up the 3.
Cruz Del Toro. Is this what you expected, Conan?
100%. Like I said, this is raw, uncut, undiluted lucha libre. This is what we do in Mexico. Listen to the people. What a way to start off.
What's up, Gina? Gina. I hope you're still here, Gina. Twitter, my good friend Gina. How have you been? How's your neck pain been? Hope you've been great. Haven't heard from you on Twitter all last week. I didn't hear from you. I tagged you. Lince Hurricanrana off the top rope to what's his name? I forgot the guy's names. Octagon Jr. Everybody's coming in, hitting moves. Drop kick off the top by Cruz Del Toro. He never gets booked. Cruz Del Toro never gets booked on WWE TV anymore. Maybe you could go to AAA full time. A lot of guys that WWE won't use, send them to AAA. Arrow Star with a dive on the Dragon Lee. Here comes Cruz del Toro. He's telling the crowd, let's go. Was Raquel there? I don't know. Maybe backstage Raquel is. Spinning corkscrew by Cruz del Toro to the floor. Octagon and Lince Dorado in the ring, chopping the hell out of each other. Back and forth chops.
Exchanging Pirotazos.
You talk about a Mexican standoff, that's what that was.
Octagon out of the way just in time, caught with an elbow by Dorado. Now
well, I'm sorry to hear that, Gina. Sorry to hear that. You've been dealing with mental health. Take care of yourself, please.
This could end it all, Conan.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Fall away slam off the top and they win it. Octagon Jr. pins Lince Dorado for the win. Aerostar, Octagon Jr. and Mystery Iguana win. Good first match. Good shit. Good action. Fast paced. That was good shit.
All 6 of these men introducing themselves to the world on the grand stage to kick off Worlds Collide, but the win belongs to Team AAA. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. The whole match was a highlight. Dragon Lee. And then Aerostar.
Yeah, you say, yeah.
Cruz del Toro with a tornado taking
Mystery Iguanas, you said, is over as Joe Henry in AAA. The Joe Henry level popularity.
It's almost like everybody turned out to each other. Hey, wait a minute. That's on the
Dominic! Nobody wants to hear from Dominic Mysterio in the crowd. I want to hear from Liv, not Dominic. Shave that damn mustache. Jeez. I shouldn't call him Dominic. I should call him Mustache. You're not. Octagon Jr. gets in Dominic's face, or gets in Mustache's face. Yes! Octagon beat his ass. Throws him in the ring. Yes! Everybody hit your finish on Dominic. Everybody hit your finish on him.
Obviously, Octagon not about to stand for the disrespect.
It's okay, Gina, if you're not in the chat anymore, I'm going to message you on Twitter. Liv is in the ring. Dominic and Liv don't even have matches at Money in the Bank. They're not on the show later.
I'll see you at Money in the Bank.
What? Dominic just booked himself in a match against Octagon Jr. Put your... Yeah. Yes. He put the Intercontinental title on the line at Money in the Bank. So Triple A's Octagon Jr. getting an Intercontinental title shot. Octagon and Dominic for the IC title at Money in the Bank. I hope Octagon wins.
La lucha libre en México se encontraba en una encrucijada. Y en siguientes décadas.
Now they have English subtitles. They're doing a video package, it looks like, in Mexico.
El diccionario decidió que era hora de un cambio.
Antonio Peña, mi hermano, empezó una gran revolución en la lucha libre mexicana.
Antonio Peña llegó después de tener su momento de ser luchador a revolucionar el mundo de la lucha libre. Antonio Peña, un ex luchador convertido en booker, tenía una visión audaz y un producto de televisión que podía cautivar a la próxima generación de fanáticos. Entonces, dejó la compañía a la que pertenecía y se llevó con él a un grupo de luchadores jóvenes y hambrientos. Peña lanzó asistencia, asesoría y administración. AAA. Desde el principio, AAA no solo cambió a la lucha libre, la sobrecargó.
So let's check if Twitter's talking about Worlds Collide, or if my friends are talking about it.
Estrellas internacionales.
I don't give a damn if the IWC's talking about it. They can go to hell. I only care if my friends are. IWC's a bunch of idiots. They deserve to get no attention paid to them. They don't deserve to be talked about. Edward said it's going to be a great show. I agree. Robbie posted a picture of he's watching Worlds Collide. He's watching Worlds Collide. Robbie, my friend from Twitter. Thank you, Edward. You retweeted my video. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're watching. Now Conan is talking.
What an honor it is to be part of this historic event. Conan, what does this mean as someone who's been a part of AAA for so long?
It's a very emotional moment because we're the best, the biggest on the grandest stage. Thank you, WWE. Thank the WWE fans. Everybody's having a good time. And we just got a championship match of Money in the Bank.
No doubt. It's a celebration.
I never, has Conan done commentary before? I don't know. In Mexico, maybe he has. But I've never seen him a midget wrestler. What the heck? They just showed the little mask midget wrestler. I forgot his name. Wasn't he in WWE during the Attitude Era? Or no? Lucha Libre legend. Was that the midget wrestler, I think? Land Lover.
You guys don't get along that well, but tonight's about celebration for all things. He deserves to be here. And the stars are out tonight. How about that Mexican OT, who's collaborated with artists like Lil Wayne, Paul Wall.
Where's Fluffy, the comedian? Fluffy's there.
Yeah, and he represents Houston, and he's a game changer. I love his flow.
Worlds Collide, how you doing? Sui Martinez here, directamente de Los Ángeles, and repping Dominican Republic and Mexico, of course. Estamos aquí entre familia, always.
Berto Escobar, Angel Garza, backstage interview.
You guys got Pagano, Psycho Clown, el hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. How are you going to get it done, baby?
Ciego, okay. Are you blind? Look at us. We're ready for war. We're going to prove all these AAA guys who owns Lucha Libre.
Rule 3, compliment, legacy, and tonight is the night to prove it. I'll tell you something, Jude, since you are asking interesting questions. This means something. And Lucha Libre, with this, can only be represented by this familia. Lucha Libre is all about tradition.
I have a feeling Berto is gonna turn babyface. Berto will turn babyface. Berto will turn on them, or turn on Escobar.
To the world who owns the Lucha Libre universe to the tune of 2 words. Familia. Legado.
Sadly, they don't have Elektra Lopez with them. I wish she was still here, Elektra Lopez. Next, women's tag, I think. Stephanie, my favorite. Stephanie McCord, Lola Vice against the AAA women. Stephanie looks like a top star already on the main roster. She looks like a top star. Look at her. She appeared on Raw. She appeared on SmackDown last night. She's wrestling twice today. I hope she wins both matches. I hope she goes 2-0. So Stephanie has a lot of history with one of the women. The women tell Stephanie they got unfinished business.
Two of the top luchadores in AAA. We certainly take exception to the fact that Stephanie calls herself Rock Fair.
I had to do something after what happened on Sunday. So at Worlds Collide, you're going to have a tag match against Denise and Chica Tormenta. I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but I need you to find a tag partner, okay?
I don't think Stephanie can win Money in the Bank because she has a match before it. She'll be tired. Jazzy said hello. Alberto Del Rio is returned, and he gets put through a table by Master Chad Gable. I don't know, but I think WWE signed Alberto, so he might interfere in the Mega Championship. I think WWE was forced to sign Alberto. They were forced to. He kind of blackmailed them. Basically, he was their champion, and he could have refused to give the title over to Valkingo. He could have refused to lose unless WWE gave him a contract. So I think they did. Women's tag action. Io Sky in the crowd. Io. Tiffany Stratton in the crowd. Tiffy looks great. Dallas and Chica something.
These are two of the toughest women in the sport of lucha libre. What should we be prepared for in this one?
Like you said, they're two of the toughest because they were trained by men. Okay, they started out wrestling men. And let me put it to you this way: if you ever see them fighting a bear in the woods, go help the bear.
The woman, geez, the woman in the blue.
Was trained by her husband.
The woman in the blue, I don't know why. She looks about 60 years old. How old is she? She looks old. She's in good shape, but she looks old. Lola Vice. NXT's Lola Vice. Adam, that's nice of you to say hi to Gina, but I don't think she's coming back. She just said she wanted to say hi. I'm messaging her on Twitter. Jeez, Gina, I feel bad for you. You got a unbehaved child. That's horrible. That's horrible. I don't got advice. I have no advice for you because I don't have children. If I had children, they misbehaved, I would end up whipping them, I'm sure. And then I'd be locked up. But back in my day, you would get whipped. You act out, you get whipped. And then you stop acting out. You get taught a lesson. Kids, nowadays, you can't whip them. You'll get charged. But in my day growing up, you got disciplined, you got whipped. If you had a good parent, you got whipped. Unless you behaved, then you didn't get whipped. I got whipped a few times, but I deserved it.
But you know a lot about Stephanie Vaquero. You're very familiar with what she did before she arrived in WWE.
Well, she was trained by one of the very best, Ricky Martin, and her ascension has been incredible. Because she came through the next.
Don't do that, Gina. Don't do that to your kid. I just read your message. Don't do that, Gina, to your kid. That is child abuse. Don't do that. That's funny what you said, but don't do it. Stephanie Vaquero kicking it off. Again, if you guys don't know, Stephanie is my favorite wrestler. Stephanie Vaquero, roll up. Try to roll up, but the old lady looks like she doesn't want to agree with Stephanie and work with her.
It's
shoulders down. La Madrina.
Exactly.
This old lady doesn't look. I don't care if I'm disrespecting her. If this old lady doesn't want to work with Stephanie, she won't be hired. She won't stay around, and WWE will not keep her. Yes, Stephanie, do it. Damn it. Devil's kiss. Countered. Picked her up on the shoulders.
And reversed it.
Damn it. I better see the Devil's Kiss at Money in the Bank. I better see it. Tormenta's in. Double team to Stephanie.
Covered by Tormenta. Chief Tormenta spent most of her career under a mask.
Right.
Only somewhat recently lost it.
Yeah.
Chief Tormenta's bigger woman, a little bit bigger.
Years old, and as you know, she's a practitioner of the garrota style. You know what that is.
You were telling me earlier, it's similar to what the Japanese refer to as strong style. Exactly. It's extremely stiff, it's extremely dangerous, and very, very painful for anyone on the receiving end. Very reversal by Vaquero. Snap suplex.
I wouldn't mind if she actually came through the ropes and gave you some garrota style.
We'll see how the night goes. I'm trying to behave myself. As Lola Vice is tagged in and now legal for her team. Here comes Vaquero. 619. The homage to Rey Mysterio. Kick by Vice into the cover. Shoulders down.
Lola's looking good. Not intimidated by the experience factor.
That's very, very tough. Beautiful. To intimidate Lola Vice. Oh my
Lola Vice is in. So I'm messaging with a friend. I didn't even see Lola get tagged in, but she's in now.
Remember, Chica Valleys have that experience, and there's no substitute for experience.
No doubt about it. As Lola Vice is finding out the hard way right now. Double up kick by Vice. Buys Lola a few valuable seconds. Vice looking to push the pace.
Lola head scissors takeover.
Oh my goodness.
Big spin kick. Another spin kick.
From here.
The old ladies tagged in with Lola Vice.
Rapid fire kicks.
Yes. Tagging Stephanie now. Tagging Stephanie. Lola is smoking hot. Smoking. She's on fire. Hip attacks.
Coast to coast we go. Cover here by Vice for the win.
Well, you know what? Lola's looking better than I thought because remember, she was not trained in lucha libre, and she's doing a great job.
That could be
She's going for an armbar.
down. Can that be a disadvantage for traditional luchadors like Dalis and Chico Tormenta?
Yeah, because they're not used to her style either.
Almost give Vice an unfair advantage.
Eddie Guerrero's son is talking. Yeah, he looks like Eddie. He really looks like Eddie. Dominant.
Luke put up just in time by Vice, and a right hand drops Tormenta to the outside.
Edward is talking. I saw him talk a bit. J Ride says he's on his way from work. Who works on a Saturday? I don't know anybody that works on Saturday, but I guess people do.
As Dalis looked to take advantage, I swear I apologize. I didn't mean anything.
Conan, we thought Conan was an EC. He was. He was, but it wasn't the Attitude Era. Conan left ECW around January, February '96. Conan was gone. Then he showed up in WCW in March '96. So Conan during the Attitude Era was in WCW, but yeah, Conan was a part of ECW. And he's spelling his name like Conan O'Brien. It's Conan with a K. I think it's Konnan. You spelled it like Conan O'Brien.
She's not a high flyer, but I don't know if that's a weak.
But he spells Conan with a K.
Right.
Dalis has been in a bit of a rivalry with Flammer.
Yeah, it was a pre-Attitude Era.
With their eyes set on the Reina de Reinas championship.
Correct.
La Parka too was in ECW for like 1 or 2 matches. La Parka and Psychosis and Juventud Guerrero. Come on, Lola, get that tag. You need to tag out to Stephanie. 404,000 are watching, so the views keep going up on Worlds Collide. Should be up to 1 million. It's a free event without commercial ads. I haven't seen any commercial ads. They have less ads than Peacock. Or less promo video ads than Peacock. Has anybody gotten any ads yet? Not me. On YouTube, Worlds Collide.
She's originally from Panama.
Berto needs to get the scar in his chest checked out. Yeah, well, I think it's painted. It's paint drawn on him, but it does look nasty.
It's almost as if Dalis is mocking Stephanie Vaquer. Looking for a vertical suplex, perhaps. Vice put on the brakes.
The one in blue, you're picking the old lady with the impressive physique. She is in good shape, but my God, she looks old.
Absolute desperation. Vice trying to make the trek all the
Some like to pick on Zoe Stark's age. No, this woman in the blue looks about 60. She looks like the oldest female wrestler I've seen. Stephanie tagged in. Stephanie up to the top.
From the top, crossbody by Vaquer. Rebound, eat defeat by Vaquer. Think of what this opportunity means for
I had to watch Worlds Collide live. I had to watch it because Stephanie's a part of it.
WWE if she escapes victorious tonight.
Well, we also got to remember how much energy does she expend in the
Stephanie running knees.
That's a great point.
Goes over to the old lady. Dragon screw, leg whip. The old lady looked like she didn't want to take it. The dragon screw. She didn't want to take it.
Damage and be as fresh as possible. Conan, is it possible that Stephanie's bitten off more than she can chew in this one day?
It is possible, but at the same time, you know, Stephanie Baker, she didn't get to where she is by giving up.
Yes, do it.
Here we go. What is this called?
Devil's Kiss.
They call it the Devil's Kiss.
Do it, Lola. Do it also, Lola. Yes, double.
I like this. Oh, I like this. Yeah. Why'd they stop?
Best move in wrestling history. The Devil's Kiss. Lola did it too. That was twice as nice. A double Devil's Kiss. With two of the greatest female asses in wrestling. Two of the finest women in wrestling. Stephanie and Lola Vice. Do it, Stephanie. Backbreaker finish. Do it. It's over. Good night, old lady. Go back to bed. Go back to taking your nap. Stephanie, Lola Vice win. Lola Vice and Stephanie. What a dream team. What a dream team.
They made a good, really good tag team.
Great team. I agree, Conan. They made a great fucking dream team.
From the equation, and as we've seen so many times before, the SBB backbreaker and a big win.
Isn't Conan the one taught Bret Hart the Scorpion Deathlock? Taught Bret Hart the Scorpion Deathlock? I don't think so. That's a Japanese wrestler. Who's this female reporter? Good God, is she hot? She's hot. The AAA female reporter. She looks as good as Kathy Kelly and Jackie. Stephanie, please win Money in the Bank. One more match, Stephanie. All you gotta do is win Money in the Bank. One more match. Gee, Stephanie, seeing her, making me hotter. Oh God. It's already like 75 degrees in here. I'm gonna put on this
Sounds ready to me. Good luck tonight to La Primera at Money in the Bank.
Here with Chad Gable, and Chad, as a journalist, I gotta be pretty unbiased. But you've said some pretty unsavory things about the Mexican people, and now you find yourself in the Lion's Den going up against Vikingo. What are you gonna do to be the next AAA Mega Champion?
The Lion's Den? Are you kidding? This is like the second home to me, okay? Now, fair enough, the luchadors themselves, they might have an issue with me, but the Mexican people, they love me. They've seen the journey I went on.
Chad, they do not love you. The Mexican fans do not love you. I doubt it.
Of Lucha Libre. All right, not only are they embracing me, they're embracing the new greatest luchador in the history of this business, El Grande Americano. Okay, it's a big day. Because tonight, El Grande is going to
YouTube does have ads pop up all the time, but not yet.
Mega Champion. Viva la America.
Mega Championship on the line in our main event.
I bet they give it to Chad Gable.
Believe they own AAA and WWE, while the three men opposing them disagree strongly.
Can you guys hear this fan? Because it's very loud. Fan I had to put on. Can you hear it? Hopefully not.
Muy sencillo. Worlds Collide. Cuando los mundos chocan. Ahí de una vez por todas vamos a establecer ante nuestra gente, nuestro público, nuestro México.
Escobar talking in Spanish in a promo. Video package. Legado del Fantasma taking on Psycho Clown. And Dr. Wagner.
Estamos eliminando efectivamente el alma y el corazón de esa casa. Así que mucha atención. Sé que podemos. Tenemos las herramientas para hacerlo. Santos Escobar, gracias. Escucho todos sus planes.
The ring interview is caliente. That's hot in Spanish. Just checked Google. Brett said Conan taught him the move. Maybe he did. Maybe that was Sting. I heard Sting said he took the move from a Japanese wrestler. Sting did. He took the scorpion from seeing a Japanese guy do it. I think his name was Ricky Choshu. Another six-man tag coming up. Again, can you guys hear the fan? Hopefully not, but someone let me know. I don't want the fan to be louder than me or the show. But I had to cool off. It's hot in here.
Viva Mexico! Tonight is a celebration.
Chavo Guerrero.
He's one of the greatest cruiserweights and tag team competitors of all time. But man, you know,
Chavo's in the house.
Guerrero in the house.
He looks great.
Los Guerreros. Great team, Los Guerreros. Who's that? Oh, Street Profit. Why does he got a Jason mask on? Hockey mask. Street Profit. There's a Street Profit. Who the hell is that guy wearing this? Who was that? Comes Escobar and Berto and Angel Garza. They're dressed like they're going to war. They're dressed in camo pants, camouflage. I know these three very well. Angel, Escobar, Berto. They've been in WWE for years. They're all great talents, great wrestlers. Psycho Clown, Dr. Wagner, I've never seen wrestle. And they have another partner. Caption, graphics, the guy screwed up. Yeah, what the hell was that about? They said the Street Profits were the guy in the Jason mask. No, he wasn't. That was not, I thought maybe that is Ford under the mask, but it wasn't.
As we welcome three of the most popular stars in all of Lucha Libre.
So all these guys are super over. Dr. Wagner, Psycho Clown, and someone else. Psycho Clown. I like his mask. He's got a tongue sticking out of his mask. It's a great mask. Awesome mask on a Psycho Clown. You thought it was Tormenta from WoW in the last matchup? Why isn't she wearing a lucha mask? That wasn't her. I doubt it. That was someone else. That woman. Someone totally different. But it kind of looked like Tormenta. She had the same body.
People appreciate the way that he wrestles.
You mean it wasn't?
Let me just say this real quick. So Psycho comes from a dynasty of about 20 to 21 wrestlers in total. Los Brazos? Yeah, Los Brazos, Maximo, Máscara. He's got two sisters, Goya.
Good God, Psycho Clown is from a wrestling family. Conan said he has 21 siblings that wrestle. 21 family members? That is a wrestling dynasty. Or are they chanting at Team Escobar? They're chanting a curse word at him?
El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. starting things off.
Well, they chant Bruto, call him a Bruto.
There's the opening bell, and Los Garza of Legado del Fantasma looking forward to Triple Mania, where they have a championship opportunity against the reigning AAA Tag Team Champions, correct?
Right, Nueva Generación Dinamita.
And we just received word before we came on the air that Pagano in Psycho Clown will also be part of that matchup and a triple threat. And we're also hearing rumblings that perhaps some stars from TNA want to be involved.
Various organizations have said, can they send a tag team? We'll see.
This could certainly go a long way to help the confidence of
Berto, by the way, Berto kicks off this six-man tag with Wagner Jr. or Dr. Wagner. Not Wag Jr., whatever. I don't know if he's a junior, but he's Dr. Wagner.
They're third-generation wrestlers. The Garzas, Wagner.
Wagner is very tall. Tall guy.
If I'm mistaken, Conan, but Dr. Wagner Jr.
See, he is a junior. I didn't know. He is a junior.
You know, he wants to avenge
Dr. Wagner Jr.
Right now, they're coming here to.
But he looks tall to be a luchador.
When they were going to see Wagner.
Very tall luchador.
Wagner gets cycled for the mask.
Big right hand by Angel into the cover for the win. And how special is it for Los Garza to be heading?
And Psycho Clown is probably the coolest mask I've ever seen.
But, you know, if Psycho Pagano, Nueva Generación, they're no joke, so it's going to be a great match. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you is I was talking with the Garza.
Let's see if, how many are watching? 420,000 watching on YouTube. It's a big number. That's bigger than probably Collision gets and Dynamite. Dynamite, I don't know what they get, 600,000 or more.
Angel all out of sorts. How special is this opportunity for Psycho Clown? You see the WWE and AAA logos adorning his mask.
Psycho Clown is in.
WWE crowd, more than anything, they're getting to see what Lucha Libre is like.
Psycho Clown and Angel Garza. Berto kicked in the head, super kicked.
Tonight to make an impression on the fans, make impression on the wrestling.
Triple, double German suplex. Psycho Clown reverses. He's gonna double. Double German, Berto and Angel Garza.
Into the cover, hooks the leg for the win. And Angel able to escape. We know that Psycho Clown and Pagano.
I don't think so. Yeah. There's never been a 7-foot luchador. I doubt it.
Great agility by Psycho Clown.
But was Luchasaurus Hispanic? I don't know. Was he? I don't know what he was.
You want to get nuts, Conan?
Yeah, he just got nuts.
Collision for Los Garza, Berto and
I don't know what nationality Luchasaurus was. I'm sorry, I don't.
We're not going to get a lot of style points from Pagano.
Is he still with AEW, or they let him go? He's been gone for a while. He's been off TV a long time. I think they let Luchasaurus his contract expire. I don't know.
Slightly different from the rules here in the United States.
Dad Luchasaurus was Christian Cage's bodyguard, but then he just disappeared from TV.
For the moment, here comes Pagano. Angel sent to the outside. Here we go, Conan.
He's gonna fly. Probably tope con los dedos.
Oh God, he missed. Front flip through the under the top rope, a flip, and he landed on the floor. They moved. Berto, or Angel, pulled Berto out of the way. They're chanting in Spanish.
No, to the fans, that's very unprofessional. It really is.
Probably a curse word at Legado del Fantasma.
Angel rolling Pagano in, looking for a cover for the win.
Let me tell you two.
So it's Pagano, Dr. Wagner, and Psycho Clown.
I was one of his favorite wrestlers, and his dad would tell him, if you want to be big and strong like Conan, eat all your vegetables.
Luckily for Santos, his vegetables paid off.
They're in great shape.
For anybody that cares to know, it's the original. This is an original NWO shirt from '96. Yes, it still fits. It's shrunk a little, but it fits.
This is the first time they've ever wrestled together. It's either Santos wrestled by himself, or the guards is tagged up, but this is the first time.
Cover here by Berto. And how difficult is it to develop trios chemistry in such a short period of time?
This this shirt ends up falling apart. I will still want to keep it and not throw it out.
It's like second nature.
Look at this. Rolling moonsault by Berto, hooks the leg up.
I'm very nostalgic towards this shirt. Got it back in '96.
From Legado del Fantasma prior to this matchup. Step 1 is winning the matchup tonight. Step 2 includes...
That's a hell of an accomplishment. A 1996-year-old shirt, I still fit it.
If we lost the championship, there would be a long line of people trying to get that belt back because it basically belongs to Mexico.
Right now, Berto under the skin of the crowd, disrespecting Psycho.
All three of them, look at how that cynical laugh.
Up next, we should get the NXT North American title, and then the AAA Mega Championship.
You just met me, Conan. Come on, let's
I
not
can
cast
tell.
aspersions
I
just
don't
yet.
even know you long.
Santos now Teeing off from a down Pagano. This is not where Pagano wants to be.
Of course not.
This is classic tag team strategy, whether it be standard tag team or trios. You cut the ring in half, you isolate your opponent.
Very impressive. The guy.
Wonder why WWE has not put any ads on the live show. No ads on it. So they don't want to make money off it till later.
Blockbuster connects.
I bet when the event is over, they'll put ads on it.
His pressure partners, Psycho Clown or Io Dr. Wagner Jr.
Very smart.
Jeez, if you got a live video and you got 400,000 watching, that'd pay you a pretty good amount of money.
WWE by Santos and all of Legato's learned some new tricks, but Psycho Clown has been unleashed.
Psycho Clown's in. Taking out Berto.
Taking down Berto. Big time slam.
That's like a pop-up body slam.
Angel was inside.
Angel runs in. Angel's getting his ass kicked.
Now where Angel wants to be stuck in the
on the main roster, Angel and Berto have been treated like jobbers on the main roster.
Yeah.
Or mid-carders, not jobbers.
Psycho Clown takes down Santos Escobar.
Code red to Berto. Finish him. Damn it. Come on, Psycho Clown. Finish him. Luchasaurus might be injured. You haven't heard about him being released. Injured? I don't know. If he's injured, he's been off of TV for months and months and months. He shouldn't be injured that long. I think he's been off TV like over a year. I don't know. Maybe since last fall.
Dragon Screw takes down Berto.
Just check the lady that's Chick Tormenta's not Tormenta. Yeah, I knew they were different.
I think we're going diving.
Yeah.
Pagano with a flip through the ropes on Garza. Here comes a double dive. Swanton and a corkscrew. Everybody's down on the floor. Lucha chance. I agree.
Taking it high risk and it paid off major dividends in this instance.
These are not small guys like
Chick Tormenta, I'm sure, makes a lot more money in AAA than she would in WoW. I don't think WoW pays well. I doubt they would. I'm sure they don't make great money in WoW. But I hope they do. But I doubt it.
And this pivotal moment in the matchup could be the beginning of the end for one side of this battle.
All six are getting up to their feet at the same time in the ring. Now they're all going at it.
Hockey fight. I love this.
Everybody going at it. Lucha rules. The referee basically can't kick him out of the ring. It's like Texas tornado rules. Referee's not even telling them to get out of the ring.
Hoisted way up. Driven down, Falcon Arrow.
Suplex into a Falcon Arrow, but it's broken up.
Keeps the matchup alive.
I think that's Lucha rules. When they have six-man tags, they allow them to be in the ring for as long as they want.
I just wanted to say real quick, so before the show...
Or Lucha rules are like Texas tornado rules.
Very famous wrestler in Mexico died.
Hold that thought, Conan. I don't know if we're going to have much time to talk.
Oh, man. Bench press off the second rope to Dr. Wagner. Oh, Berto and Angel on the apron. Not on the apron. Don't do it. Berto gets slammed on the apron by Psycho Clown. Angel backflip on the Psycho Clown on the floor. comes the other guy.
The great Hector Garza. Pagano taking down Angel. This thing is breaking down in a hurry. Big boot from Wagner takes Escobar off of the apron. And what the hell is Wagner looking for here?
Dr. Wagner sneaking around off the stairs. Flips on Escobar.
Off the stairs with a mortal.
If I was Psycho Clown, I wouldn't wrestle in a shirt. That would make you very hot. If I was a wrestler, I would not wear a shirt
Right now we're 1-1
to wrestle in.
AAA one match, WWE one match.
Psycho Clown, sit up powerbomb. Who's the illegal man? I don't know. Who is the illegal man?
Between the eyes of the clown. Watch Pagano.
Again, it's lucha rules.
Codebreaker from the middle rope.
Guess it doesn't matter who's the illegal man. I don't know.
My advice to everyone watching, don't blink. You just may miss something spectacular. The energy.
Yeah, I can't take my eye off the screen. I'll miss
I mean,
something.
they've been going at it from the onset and they still haven't finished.
Oh, man, the whole pile goes down.
Berto spears two of
Who
them.
got the worst of that exchange?
Everybody's laid out.
Escobar left by himself.
Escobar from the
Dr. Wagner is going to show up.
Look out, Santos.
Yes, Dr. Wagner behind Escobar.
From behind
Jumping knee.
Escobar.
He's done.
Hook of the leg.
He's done. No, he kicks out.
And Wagner very nearly picked up the win on behalf of AAA.
That's Price.
ODCW match, you think they said lucha rules state if you aren't tagged in, whoever are the first two back in, they're the legal competitors. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wasting too much time.
Gotta tell them a little louder, Conan.
It doesn't matter. They don't have to tag out,
It is loud.
I guess.
Obviously, all the athletes feeding off of the energy.
I like those rules where you just go out of the ring, a new guy comes in, and they're legal.
They've definitely been loud.
Off the top, Super Hurricanrana. Escobar cover. Dr. Wagner kicks out.
And Wagner survives again. Great power by Escobar. Thinking about the phantom driver, perhaps. That pinning combination.
Might be it. Kick out.
Escobar with a knee. Up goes Wagner. Down goes Wagner. Phantom driver will this.
That might be it. Yes. Phantom driver wins it. Escobar wins it for Berto and Garza.
Santos came out on top.
You're the one in the matchup favoring the WWE contingent. This has got to do great things for the mentality and the momentum of Los Garza.
They needed a win. They needed a win. Phantasma needed a win. They barely ever win.
Big knee by Santos was the prelude to the Phantom Driver, a maneuver that brought Escobar so much success. And Los Garza hopes they can continue this momentum with the AAA Tag Team titles.
How's the weather where everybody is? How's the weather? Here it's fucking hot. It's not hot, but in here it is. It's like 70 degrees out. I'm upstairs, so it's hotter. Now YouTube is finally showing a commercial. The World Cup commercial. So if you live in a house that has upstairs, you know it gets hotter upstairs. Yeah, that's bullshit. My computer says 68 degrees. That's bullshit. Feels like 80. Wish I had my air conditioner hooked up.
With premium seats, entertainment, and more, close to the experience of a lifetime. Book a package at FIFA.
So I guess
/hospitality.
FIFA World Cup is a sponsor, I guess.
Los Ángeles, California. 6 de noviembre de
1994, November 6th, was Worlds Collide. Pay-per-view. Triple A's Worlds Collide. Eddie Guerrero was on it. Rey Mysterio was on it. Psychosis. Tito Santana. Two Cold Scorpio. Conan. Conan was in a cage matchup. Is that what was that guy's name? He had a black mask. I thought it was Grand Hamada, not Grand Hamada. But that's a Japanese wrestler with a black mask and a red headband. That was a great Sasuke. He was. I don't think he was Spanish. He was Japanese. Great Sasuke. La Parka is on the show. 94. Luis Piccoli was also on the show. I never watched the full event, Worlds Collide, from 94. I only watched like 2 or 3 matches.
La Parca y un joven fenómeno llamado Rey Mysterio Jr.
Rest in peace, La Parca. The original La Parca sadly passed away.
Rey Mysterio Jr. is somebody that we will be watching for about, I believe, the next 20, possibly 30 years.
Worlds Collide, yo estaba en la lucha estrella en una jaula contra la leyenda del perro aguayo. Me ayudó mucho a los Estados Unidos, pero ayudó mucho más a gente que vieron por primera vez a Rey Mysterio, a Psicosis, a La Parca, a Eddie Guerrero. Fue una noche increíble y esta noche va a estar increíble también porque la gente que está en cargo entienden que la lucha libre debe ser como es en México y no la van a americanizar.
Fue el momento de AAA a nivel mundial. Una noche que cambió la percepción y sentó las bases para la eventual explosión de la lucha libre en WWE.
Now they're showing all the Spanish talents that were in WCW and now WWE, and now back to Worlds Collide in 94 highlights. The arena looks sold out in 94, and it looks sold out now. Think this arena's smaller than the original Worlds Collide show. And the Spanish commentary team, one of them just put on a cowboy hat. Val Kingo interview with Miss Rodriguez. Val Kingo just won the title off of Alberto Del Rio, I think, last weekend.
Pero I'm going to fly. Hoy estoy listo para defender mi megacampeonato en frente de toda mi raza.
You heard him. He's more than ready to defend that championship, that mega championship of AAA. Frente a Chad Gable. Chad Gable, he thinks he's a great rival. He thinks he's the master of American style. Muy buena suerte. Good luck.
Muchas gracias.
The Mega Championship on the line in our main event, but coming up next.
Fatal 4-Way is next. North American title. Let's go.
Defends in a Fatal 4-Way
I want, I don't care who wins. Anybody but Ethan Page.
The importance of this event to the Latin community. That includes Puerto Ricans like the great
Savio Vega highlights.
Many years back, one of the greatest to ever come from Puerto Rico. He's in the house.
Savio Vega's here. He never, I don't think he wrestled much in Mexico, Savio Vega. He's Puerto Rican.
40 years in the game for Blue Demon Jr.
The second most symbolic match in the
Blue Demon in the crowd, a legend. 40 years he's been wrestling, I guess. So he must have started in 1985 to be 40 years. Good God. You weren't even born. A few people watching my reaction, you were not even born when Blue Demon debuted. Here's Javon Evans, Bouncy. NXT's Javon Evans. NXT's Ethan Page. Against WWE's Ray Phoenix and AAA's Laredo Kid. Not Legato. Laredo Kid.
This is going to be Javon Evans' first opportunity to challenge for the NXT North American Championship, despite coming extremely close on several occasions to becoming the NXT.
Let's go, Javon Evans, or Ray Phoenix, or Laredo Kid.
Anyone on this card tonight is more comfortable with the Scott. Although I think this man might take exception.
Well, here's the thing. He's usually the best high flyer in the ring. Now he's got two. Laredo and Phoenix.
Laredo will be the reigning AAA World Cruiserweight Champion. Has a chance to become double champion here at Worlds Collide. Laredo Kid has competed for TNA, for AAA, companies all around the globe. One of our first chances.
Laredo Kid has sweet gear.
Laredo Kid oftentimes teamed with Octagon Jr., who was in our first trio match as the Aztec Warriors. What can you tell me about Laredo Kid, Conan?
Very innovative. He's the guy that I think that people are going to get.
I haven't seen Laredo Kid much at all. Maybe one match or less.
Got Phoenix and Laredo, the contenders, so he better bring his A++ game.
Could be in for a mid-air dogfight.
Ray Phoenix.
That had it not been for Ray Phoenix, we may not be here with WWE and AAA together.
Let me tell you something. You have not seen the best of Ray Phoenix. He's still getting his feet wet, but he's an innovator, he's a risk taker, and he's just, let me just, another thing. Rey Mysterio sets up.
I just thought of this. I bet it's on YouTube exclusively. I bet because YouTube decided they wanted big shows and decided to pay WWE a ton of money for like one big show. That's probably why it's on YouTube. They got paid a whole bunch of money by YouTube, probably.
Gable tonight. Is it safe to say you're expecting Phoenix to make more history today?
If they didn't get paid by YouTube, they would have put it on Peacock.
Or you can pay the title.
Not a betting man, I see. I thought I was good at sitting on the fence. It seems like you might have mastered that art.
Like I said, they all have a legitimate chance. Why? Do you have a favorite?
WWE and TKO should put every big AAA show. They should put it on YouTube. Here comes a champ, all Eagle.
I do happen to know Conan, Ethan Page is not a young man that you're afraid of.
Well, no, he's got a big mouth and he couldn't be strong if he was thrown by a ninja. He's got idiot's luck.
But either way, the idiot's luck, as you put it.
I heard Ricky Starks, I heard, got injured. That's why he dropped the title. Not Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints. I heard he got injured. That's probably why he dropped the title.
What does Ethan Page have to do to escape with his gold tonight?
Well, what I would say about Ethan Page is he's got a big mouth and a big ego, but he backs it up. And he's always one step ahead. And if you're a high flyer, he's going to try to ground you. I mean, just very cerebral in the ring. I will give him that.
La siguiente es una lucha fatal de 4 esquinas. Y es por el
I forgot Lillian Garcia knows Spanish. I forgot that. Fatal 4-way NXT title match, North American title match on Worlds Collide. This is awesome.
Siguiente. De nuevo Laredo, Tamaulipas, México. Pesando 198 libras. Laredo Kid. Y de Ecatepec, México. Pesando 198 libras. Rey
Phoenix, Javon, or Laredo. I'll be happy if one of them three win. Who do you guys got? The champ, Ethan Page, or Laredo Kid, or what's up, Robbie? Glad you're here. I'm glad you appeared. Who do you guys got? Ethan Page, the champ, or Javon Evans, or Laredo Kid, or Ray Phoenix? Fatal 4-way. NXT North American title match. I think Ricky Saints got injured. That's why he dropped the title so quick. That's what I heard. He got hurt.
And Javon Evans from the United States. It's going to be a massive day for the Lucha.
Ethan Page is Canadian. Javon Evans, the only American in the match.
Yeah, 100%. Let me tell you a story.
So I should be cheering for Javon, I guess.
Pentagon brought him to see Rey Mysterio at an autograph signing.
Laredo Kid's very short.
They broke windows and they had to shut it down. And
Ethan tries to get out of the damn ring.
And I was able to.
He's gonna get triple teamed.
Like around 15 years later.
Double kicks to Ethan, drop kicks him out of the ring.
I did discover this.
It's like 3 baby faces here. Laredo Kid, Javon Evans, Ray Phoenix, all baby faces going at it.
Will be declared the winner.
Money in the Bank is, let me see here, 2 hours or 3 hours away. Or no, less than 2 hours, 19 minutes away. I think it's already 3:40. The show should end at
Ethan tried to do a Phantasma on the Garza.
I think before 4:30 it should end.
Obviously, even in the locker room, everybody doing their homework.
So then I'm gonna have to take a break for about an hour or 10 minutes, and I'll be back for Money in the Bank tonight in 2 hours. In 2 hours, 18 minutes until Money in the Bank.
Yeah, people know it's just got real. These are 2 of the best.
Laredo Kid, Javon Evans. It's down to. Robbie said great matches so far. I agree.
Smart decision by Javon.
Yeah, but
I loved seeing Stephanie Vicor the most. My favorite wrestler, Stephanie.
Wow.
Big slap to Javon or punch. Big chop by Javon. Forearms to Ray Phoenix. Punches the Phoenix. Javon Evans is like a young Too Cold Scorpio. Money in the Bank is on at 7 o'clock your time. Yeah, I know that. That's East Coast time. But I'm in the Midwest, so I'm on Central time.
Just like Javon is.
You can hear the respect from the crowd here.
Ray Phoenix, Hurricanrana, Javon Evans flips, lands on his feet. Again, Javon looks like a young Too Cold Scorpio. Is quicker, I think, than Scorpio was. Scorpio, great, high flyer, all-time great, but he wasn't as quick as Evans.
Big boot by Phoenix. On the second turnbuckle.
Too Cold Scorpio should be in the Hall of Fame for how many moves he invented. He's the first guy I saw do a 450.
Page having a little fun, but
Speaking of Too Cold Scorpio, look at this. Flash Funk figure. He's a Hall of Famer in my opinion.
Look at the eyes of Javon Evans.
Stupid Vince, you should have brought him in as Too Cold Scorpio, but you had to give him a gimmick. I don't know what his gimmick was, but Flash Funk looked like a pimp. Kind of looked like he could have been a pimp with his gear. How his gear looked.
Basically means don't give up.
Vince had him wear a fucking cowboy hat like he looked like a pimp.
The forum is ablaze.
I guess, yeah, stupid Vince thought, I guess all black wrestlers, their gimmick should be a pimp. Back flip by Laredo Kid. He got some major height.
I hope they repeat that. That was incredible.
Comes Ray Phoenix. He's going to do a dive. You got Evans. That's the reporter's Finn's wife. That's his wife. I didn't know that. She's hot as hell.
Every single match
he said that's his wife. Good for Finn. You got a hell of a woman there.
And Ethan Page kicks out just in time.
I didn't know she was married to Finn. I knew he had a Spanish wife, but I didn't know she's in entertainment. Did she work for AAA before? I don't know. They got married in 2008 or 2018. But Finn, you got a hell of a wife there. Good for you.
Why would you want tables in a match like this?
Listen, everybody's entitled to what
Stupid crowd, what the hell? Conan is confused and pissed at the table chants. Conan said, why would you want tables? Because that's what American fans, that's all they care about.
We've seen 2 or 3 times during this match.
That's all. God, American audiences, you love to chant, we want tables at every show. Body slam off the top by Ethan.
And now he's going to fly.
Page from the top. Big splash onto Evans to retain the.
Come on, kick out.
I don't think Ethan does this many flying moves in 1 year. He's done it already in 1 match.
Tripping Evans up, driving him down. Another attempt
I guess the crowd turned into a WWE crowd chanting, "We want tables," for a minute. They wanted tables. Her profile said she's a sports reporter. Well, I'm glad WWE brought her into work today. It's not night yet. It's daylight.
Here comes Laredo Kid. Epic forearm in the turnbuckle.
It's sunny out and it's summer. It's not gonna be dark till like 9 p.m.
Twisting moonsault.
Or 8:40.
Page from behind. Laredo out of the way.
I think the crowd's a little burned out, blown up.
In trouble. Phoenix from behind. Changing ways lock with Laredo. Wow! Unbelievable! Into the cover for the North American title.
Evans breaks it up.
Opportunity alive, as well as Ethan Page's reign for the moment. Let's take another look.
Yeah, when this show ends, I'm only gonna have like an hour rest. An hour rest for my voice.
Not enough to keep Phoenix down.
1 hour break and I'll be back. During the Money in the Bank kickoff, I'll be back before the show starts. Like 20, 30 minutes before it. Or 10 minutes before it, I don't know. Might go outside and get some fresh air before I come back. Might do some yard work, I don't know.
Evans thwarting whatever Laredo had planned there. Now Laredo Kid stuck in the tree of
Should have my fucking window open. It's warm in here.
Do next? Look at that, bounce off the bottom into the German suplex. Lightning speed from the young OG.
Oh God, you're right about that. Godfather became looking like a pimp. Definitely Godfather was a pimp, his character. Godfather was a legit pimp, his character. He brought in the whole train. I love the whole train. I was very entertained by that. I was a teenager. I loved seeing the whole train. And most of those women were strippers. From strip clubs they found them. Probably paid them $100 each to go out with the Godfather.
This looks like what it might be.
Oh my God!
Coast to coast, flipping drop kick, but he kind of didn't connect. Evans spinning kick.
Javon Evans closing in on the North American Championship.
Cutter.
The height of the
cover.
Ethan breaks it up. Damn you, Ethan.
Is crazy, ridiculous.
I have a Godfather also. I have a Godfather figure. He would definitely use a pimp, and Flash Funk looked like a broke pimp, I guess. I don't know. He looked like a pimp parody. He was like he was parodying a pimp.
Teeing off on the North American champion.
And Mark Henry became, oh God, Sexual Chocolate. Sexual Chocolate, though, that wasn't a stereotype, like playing a pimp. But as a kid, yeah, as a teenager, I was a fan of Flash Funk and Godfather and Sexual Chocolate. Ray takes out Page with his kick. It's down to Laredo Kid and Ray Phoenix. Victoria, yeah, she was a hoe. She was a hoe before she was a wrestler on the main roster. She got power bombed also by Right to Censor. Who power bombed her through a table? Bo Buchanan or Godfather? Or Goodfather, the Goodfather. God, I hated that when he turned to be the good father. Evans kicks out. Yeah, Victoria got powerbombed through a table by Right to Censor. I think Godfather did it to her, but he was a good father. That was not a good father to powerbomb a woman through a table. You were not a good father.
This is wild.
God, I hated Right to Censor. I fucking hated them. I hated that gimmick. They had the worst theme music of all time. The most annoying theme music ever. The worst theme music of all time.
All over X and social media, and with damn good reason. The world needs
views went up on Worlds Collide. 456,000.
Since the beginning. Latino Nation again starting a This Is Awesome channel. We've got celebrities, legends here. Everybody wants to be a part of this.
Everyone wants to show up, show out, but these four men have one goal in mind, that being the NXT North American Championship.
Evans, Javon puts Laredo Kid on the top rope. He's fighting out of it.
You're not the only one, Conan. Everybody has been.
We want truth. We want truth, Chance. I don't think our truth is coming back unless they give him a Legends contract. And he can do cameos and just show up out of nowhere. Ethan, Razor's Edge. Ego's Edge to Ray Phoenix. Javon, the backsplash on top of Ethan. That hurt. That hurt me.
Look at everybody in pain. Ethan is back. Phoenix isn't even moving.
Yeah, I remember that too. She got caught by China. She got caught in the shower with Eddie.
Still in this battle.
I think I heard they signed Braun Strowman to a Legends contract so they could do it with R-Truth if he agreed. So he can make cameos and just show up out of nowhere. Ethan's gonna win. RKO Diamond Cutter. It's over. Ethan Page retains. Not Evans, Adam. Sadly, not Javon. Not Javon. Still a champ, Ethan Page. He's a good heel. He's a good worker. But I'm not a big fan. But he's good. I don't gotta be a fan of you to say you're good. Ethan Page is good.
Ego's Edge, but from out of absolutely nowhere, Javon Evans splashes Page, keeps the match alive. Here we go, flying blind again. Getting bouncy springboard.
Javon, that back splash, my God. Looks like you hurt yourself. Probably hurt your ribs. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, he hit a twist of fate. More like a twist of fate. Still the champ.
This next one is of the utmost importance. The main event is on its way shortly, but this moment belongs to Ethan Page.
Por más de 40 años, el universo de la WWE ha sido testigo del espectáculo de WrestleMania. Pero otro legado ha vivido
Triple Mania video package.
Si WrestleMania es el Super Bowl del Wrestling, AAA
Triple Mania is the World Cup. This lady said a Mexican lucha libre. How old is Triple Mania? 30, I think over 35 years.
Los luchadores pierden cabelleras, pierden máscaras, a donde las sorpresas más grandes las hacemos ahí.
pasión, orgullo y un espíritu de
When is Triple Mania? Did it happen? Or no, it didn't happen yet. They should put it on YouTube. 1993, the first Triple Mania. They should put Triple Mania on WWE's YouTube. I'll watch it. I'll go live for it. Proving Tony Khan didn't book Ethan well. No, he didn't.
Por todo lo que resta.
Un legado que sigue creciendo y está listo para sumar el siguiente capítulo. Este agosto.
Las dos triple manías más espectaculares que se hayan producido en territorio nacional y en las cuales veremos grandes rivalidades como nunca antes las habíamos visto.
I'm gonna be tired. Before Money in the Bank's over, I'm gonna be tired. I got to bet fucking, I think it's 7, too early. I got up too early today. I think it's 7:50 or 7:30, too early. Main event, Chad Gable, Val Kingo, Mega Championship. Val Kingo just defeated Alberto Del Rio.
Kingo, you did it. You did it. You found the one way to make me even more excited about this match than I already was. In Mexico City, you won the AAA Mega Championship.
Or what's his name in Mexico? Alberto El Patron.
Unfortunately for you, this is going to be a problem. Chad Gable has been on a hero's journey. My own vision quest to unlock the dark arts of Lucha Libre, and I've done it. And I've put in more hard work. And more
You've done it. You're fucking El Grande Americano. You're under a mask. That's you, Chad Gable.
You, my friend, are the one who's going to pay for it. You're going to become the shortest reigning mega champion of all time. Congratulations.
What? Oh, that'd be funny. Watch someone else dressed up as Americano do a run-in and help Chad.
Viva la México. Arriba. Chad Gable. Eres un hombre pequeño jugando a ser.
But Chad Gable, I believe, has a tattoo right here. So whoever would dress up like him would have to cover their back up. Or wear a sweatshirt or t-shirt. I bet that happens. Someone does a run-in dressed as Americano to help Chad. I think Chad Gable's gonna win. Hope I'm wrong. Hope Chad Gable loses. And I hope Americano loses.
The best they've got in WWE.
You're not.
Chad Gable, vas a aprender que la lucha libre mexicana no se imita, se respeta. Vas a aprender a respetarnos. Ahora con el mundo entero.
Chad Gable, you're not the best WWE has. If it was the best of WWE, it'd be John Cena. Or Jey Uso against Val Kingo. Here comes Chad Gable. He's a great worker, great wrestler, but he's not a main eventer. But he might be a main eventer in AAA if he wins the title.
Now. And there we see Fluffy Gabriel Iglesias. Conan, you can attest he's been here since they opened the doors. Fluffy hasn't left his seat all night.
Yeah, he makes fun of people, turns up the whole night. He's a real fan of wrestling and a very funny guy, by the way.
Hilarious.
Here's Chad Gable, American made. Why is Ivy Nile should be coming out with him? Why not have Ivy Nile with him? I would have brought Ivy Nile with him. Or why not have the Creeds with him? You suck chance at Kurt Angle Jr. Seriously looks like he could be Kurt Angle's son.
Let me tell you something about Yuckman. You know, I think he's overconfident.
Looks like Kurt Angle from the year 2000.
I respect him. I think he's one of the most underrated wrestlers in WWE. And we're now starting to find out how great he is. But the king was mad at everything he said about Mexico, and he's coming out with a controlled rage.
We've been talking all night about how each generation of Lucha Libre has its own face. From Rey Mysterio to Rey Fenix to now El Hijo del Vikingo. Why is Vikingo the face of...
So I'll be back, guys, in a minute.
He's incredible. I mean, like I said before, he's an innovator, he's creative. The people love him in Mexico. He's a great representative of the company. I can't say enough good things about him.
We see WrestleMania rapidly approaching.
And let me tell you real quick, even though Gabe was an expert at Olympic wrestling, his dad was a great Olympic wrestler. He trained Vikingo, so he'll be ready.
So Vikingo has a ground game as well.
Yeah.
That's the next question right out of my mouth.
And Vikingo, if you want to wrestle him, he'll fight you. If you want to fight him, he'll wrestle you.
We're about to see a very interesting clash of styles between two of the best in the game. It's WWE versus AAA. It's the United States versus Mexico for the Mega Championship.
Yeah, this really is a Worlds
Damas y
Collide.
caballeros, ha llegado el momento del evento estelar de Worlds Collide. Esta lucha es por el Mega Campeonato de AAA. Les presento primero el retador de Minneapolis, Minnesota, pesando 202 libras, Chad Gable. Y su oponente de Heroica, Puebla de Zaragoza, México, pesando 156 libras. Él es el mega campeón de AAA, hijo del Vikingo.
So who's everybody got? Chad Gable or Valkingo? I'm going to say Chad wins.
Know Vikingo very well. What is going through the champion's mind right now?
Like I said before,
And the title belt strap, it looked cheap. The AAA Mega Championship. Title strap looked like
And the thing about Vikingo is when you
looked cheap.
like a Michael Jordan, like a LeBron James.
Maybe it's leather, but it looked cheap.
When you look at wrestling, at a Chad Gable or Vikingo or Rey Mysterio for started out, or Eddie Guerrero, they're special, they're different. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, they were different, they were special.
Chad Gable looks to show the world just how special he is tonight. If he can do the unthinkable. Nice takedown into the armbar by the champion Vikingo, having a little fun. It is hostile in here for Chad Gable.
Yeah, but he's got some fans, some people chanting for him.
Some are chanting, "Let's go, Gable." I'm shocked. Some are chanting, "Let's go, Gable."
He'll be competing in tag team action later tonight at Money in the Bank. And Chad Gable caught up with me earlier in the day and said, "Graves, I'm going to go out wrestle with a vengeance. I'm going to win the Mega Championship, and I'm going to go right down the road and support El Grande Americano for Money in the Bank."
Gable, nice drop toe.
Gable now showing
USA Vikingo retains.
Vikingo. Turnabout's fair play.
Not only does he have an armbar on him, he's sitting on top of him. Now he's kind of letting him out, or he probably wouldn't have been able to get out.
Because Chad Gable is a dangerous individual. He can injure places you didn't know you had places. Look at this now. Vikingo looking to tie up Gable. Like a version of La Guitarra.
How beautiful is that?
Vikingo, what the hell is that? Picked up Gable. Submission.
Right guy, but you got that right.
Shoulders down. I may not be bright, so I got to be handsome. Look at this. Nice takedown. Both superstars with the same idea. The fireman's carry takedown by Gable, who once again takes command with a simple armbar.
On the handsome thing, I wouldn't toot my own horn on that. But anyways, again, he's working that arm. Maybe he's going to keep working the arm so he can put him in a finish.
Potential shoulders down. Beautiful transition into a backslide by Vikingo. Chad Gable looking to answer, trying to pick the ankle of the Mega Champion.
Okay, who you got in this match?
It's too hard to pick.
And I'm the guy riding the fence.
Well, listen.
We gotta watch this movie one of these days.
I am a fan of Chad Gable. With that said, Vikingo has blown my mind every time I've seen him. It's truly too difficult for me.
Double DVD also.
Vikingo. All right, time will tell.
Blu-ray and the regular.
Need to bring it back.
Yep.
That's the strength between the champion and challenger.
Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes is a star of it. She's the mother. Here's Katie Holmes. She got famous off Dawson's Creek, which I never watched one episode of. I didn't care about it. But Katie Holmes is damn cute. Katie Holmes was very cute.
Great bridge by Chad.
She still probably looks good.
How about this core strength?
Supporting his weight, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Gable is, God, Gable's putting on a wrestling clinic.
Ron holds submission, or a pinfall attempt by Chad Gable, and Vikingo cuts Gable off with a shot to the midsection.
Gable is totally out wrestling Vikingo.
Sort of a modified
scissors, is it?
I'm not sure if this is more of an armbar.
Yeah, more of an armbar.
An armbar executed by Vikingo.
Gable reversed. Ankle lock. Tap. No.
And escaping
We
quickly.
countered the ankle lock. These two guys, I don't think they've ever wrestled. Vikingo and Gable, and they have great chemistry.
Well, if Chad Gable becomes mega champion, I guarantee you're going to see a lot more of it down on your side of the border.
Like I said, you'll have a long line of people.
Said the AAA title reminded you of the big green, yeah. What was that called? Greatest Royal Rumble ever title or something, or Crown Jewel title? I don't know.
Just that, the blows out of the water 4-1, right? I think it would hurt a lot of people's pride. But everybody came out here tonight, like I said before.
And she's in The Gift. She got naked in that film. The Gift? Never heard of it. But nah, if I find out she's nude in it, I'll watch it.
Powered by the champion, catching Gable out of midair.
How old is that movie, The Gift?
Master level technique from both champion and challenger. And Gable hit the ring post hard.
2000. The year 2000? That is 25 years old.
That's his first high-flying move.
So my God, she had to be young. She had to be young in that.
After making impact with the steel.
How old is she now?
Oh. Gable might be hurt, Conan. You can hear him shout
Katie Holmes, I don't know how old she is. I'm going to say 49 or older, I don't know.
Is Vikingo attempting here?
Keanu Reeves is in it. Kate Blanchett, Hilary Swank.
Who held it for an astonishing 833 days to relinquish it due to injury. He never lost the title.
Katie Holmes is 46. So I was close. I said 49. 46.
Building up steam. Meteora takes out Gable to the floor.
So year 2000, she was only 21
You said control chaos.
or 20.
Vikingo now perhaps more comfortable on the ropes than anyone on the roster.
Vikingo walks her. Oh my goodness!
Beautiful. Vikingo.
Did like a 630 spin onto Gable onto the floor. What the hell was that? He did 2 flips in a row.
He's special.
Took out Gable on the floor. What the hell is that called? She's 46. Yeah, I found out. Good God! How'd he not fall on his head?
The back of the challenger. It's a miracle Gable's still walking right now.
Yes.
I haven't seen a recent picture of Katie Holmes. What the hell does she look like now? She's not old. See if I can find a picture of her. 2025. Gable throws Vikingo into the stairs. Katie Holmes attended Paris Fashion Week, I guess, in February.
Just don't mess with the crowd too much, like I said in other matches, because you're giving Vikingo.
Here's a picture of her.
But he's in total control now. Boy, he's lifting up the mat.
She looks okay. She doesn't look bad, but she looked better 20 years ago.
Ring at the table.
We got tables.
People love that.
Is this a sign of frustration from Chad Gable? I mean, Gable doesn't want to get himself
I don't think
disqualified.
frustration. I think he wants to hurt Vikingo.
Because it's about just inflicting more punishment on the champion.
So he can pin him, wear him down.
I think she has really long hair. I think Katie Holmes would look better with shorter hair in 2025. Just my opinion.
Oh my God, Gable's looking for a German suplex through the table.
Wait a minute.
Her hair's too long.
Oh, look at this.
Her neck is too skinny.
Vikingo puts the brakes on just in time. Back kick right in the face.
They're on the floor, and they brought a table out. Tables out at ringside. So the crowd wanted tables. We got tables. Just saw Katie Holmes in an episode of Poker Face. So was she good in it? Did she look good? She looked not bad, I'll say.
Gable's doing it yet again. You think Chad Gable's playing with fire?
I look worse, I'll say. I'll put myself down. I look worse than Katie Holmes, and she's older than me.
You know what I'm saying?
I look a million times worse than her.
Vikingo and Chad Gable. You play to the crowd after you win.
But I'm not trying to look good. I'm not an actor.
Gable looking for a monkey flip out of the corner. Vikingo launched mid-ring. Here comes the challenger. Hooks the leg once again for him across the face.
He's in total control, and that shows how fast things can change in a match.
How hard is it for Vikingo to adapt?
Somebody is going to go through that table. I just don't know who.
Not really. He likes to fly. He likes to wear you down with like that 630 that he did over there. And
you notice Chad Gable having a little trouble with his right arm. Potentially still.
What movie? What year is this?
I wonder if that'll play to the finish.
We'll see. Oh, great kick, great escape.
It's a Universal Pictures movie.
Gable went to the throat.
What year is this?
Again, our official showing a little leniency. Beautiful German suplex with a bridge for the Mega Championship. And Gable can't finish the job just yet.
Like I said before, not only is he wearing him down.
I can't even see the year. It's very tiny writing.
And he's doing a really good job of being methodical. But one wrong move, he misses something, and Vikingo's gonna be.
Look it up online. The Boy 2.
Don't leave himself open to any.
See what year that was.
Will make the challenger pay, but what a boot from Gable. Are you getting nervous yet, Conan?
A little bit.
2016 or 2020, I guess.
Here in the Kia Forum.
So The Boy 2 is from 2020. Yeah, 2020. Supernatural American horror film.
Oh, you could hear that from right here. Those chops wear you down. You know that. I used to wrestle.
Yes, sir.
So 5 years ago, she was 41 years old in this.
Vikingo, that sign that he did means another one.
Well, Gable caught the champion. Armbar. Gable's got to release by the officials count of 5, but as you know, Conan, it only takes a few seconds to snap a tendon.
Vikingo, very short, very small.
Gable out from the top turnbuckle. Code breaker out of the air.
Code breaker to Gable off the top.
Both men are down.
Do you see how fast a match can change?
In the blink of an eye, it's been a theme all night. Gable looking potentially for a diving headbutt, but Vikingo just a step ahead, double knees to the sternum of the challenger, and that's what it's all about, the beautiful AAA Mega Championship.
Well, what a historic day this has been. You've seen some great matches, you've seen celebrities, you've seen legends.
Look at this. We may still see a brand new Mega Champion if Chad Gable has his way, but Vikingo fighting his heart out.
Views have gone up on Worlds Collide, 479,000. So the views are the biggest during the main event.
Still to come, it could be a landmark day. It already has been a historic day for the worlds of both WWE and AAA. But now Vikingo from the top rope, a lot of distance to cover.
Double foot stomp to Gable.
Chest of the challenger to retain. Wow.
God, Gable's hair is starting to bald. He's balding like Kurt Angle was in 2000.
You're here fighting.
Gable's still losing his hair up
These two
here.
guys are no exception.
Take another look at this. Vikingo with a double stop, perhaps to the shoulder of Chad Gable that has been damaged, as we've established just how badly we remain unsure.
Gable does not have a good hairline at all. Thankfully, I do. Knock on wood. I don't want to ever lose my hair. What was that? Crazy flip into like a 450 or Phoenix Splash or Falcon Arrow. Not whatever the hell. Good God. Yeah, twisting 450.
Again, the people.
This is what Vikingo wanted.
It's been a hell of a main event for the Mega Championship. Will the AAA Championship go to a WWE star? Gable catches. Vikingo Razor's Edge.
Razor's Edge position. That's a Niagara driver. Oh!
Slams him.
Oh, they're just going back and forth.
Wasn't a Razor's Edge. He slammed him on his stomach.
Don't waste time with the referee, bro.
It's a great point coming out of Gable, reaching deep into his arsenal to pull that one
This, God. Speaking of Katie Holmes, did the name of the fan. Holmes.
You want to do a moonsault?
Did she start this fan company? What the hell?
Here it comes.
It's pretty funny. Holmes. A Holmes fan.
Vikingo now. Wanting to show Gable how it's done, but Gable connects with an open hand strike to the chin. What on earth is Gable thinking here?
This could be a rivalry for years to come, Corey.
Well, this could be a career ender.
Power bomb. Oh my goodness.
That was incredible.
Power bomb backwards off the top, or power driver, whatever the hell it was. Stole it from Mike Awesome. Kick out.
Let's take another look at this inside.
Yeah, that's Mike Awesome. Power bomb off the top. Sit out power bomb. Mike Awesome did it first. Rest in peace, Mike Awesome.
Wow.
That was a Mike Awesome sit out power bomb off the top. That was insane.
Gable saying to himself, he's just a luchador. He's just lucha.
Can't believe Gable pulled out an awesome bomb.
I mean, I can't believe Vikingo is able to get up.
Gable just hit an awesome bomb off the top. Vikingo's fighting like hell. He's still in it.
His Mega Championship.
Gable gets straddled on the top.
Drop kick takes down Gable. The challenger.
You're gonna fly again?
I think that's a safe.
Damn, Gable, you're about to be bald up here. Time to shave your head, like Kurt. What are you doing, Vikingo? Jesus! Might have broke his neck.
God, that was incredible.
Off the top into a Canadian destroyer on the apron.
Gable is getting up from this.
That was brutal. Good God. That was brutal.
It's just a technicality at this point. Oh my God.
This is incredible.
I don't know who's more stunned, Conan, the fans, yourself, or Vikingo.
Conan, say something else. You keep saying that's incredible.
And now Vikingo.
This is incredible. Vikingo, please don't die. Go for a backflip corkscrew through the table, through Gable to the floor. Don't die, man. He's pushed off the top. Gable throws him in the ring. Throws him into the
These guys are like
stairs.
Every time you think they're dead, they come up.
What the hell, Gable? What are you doing? Gable, please don't die. Gable's gonna do a moonsault through the table. Don't do it. Jesus.
has come alive.
Standing ovation for Gable.
This is incredible what we're watching.
I think the roof
Holy shit. You're insane, Gable. Backflip through a table through Valkingo.
What a match.
My goodness.
Champion's advantage in effect.
I don't think he wants to win like that. Look at that. They're both getting into the ring. Come on. The people are applauding.
Much deserved appreciation for two of the best to do it.
They're back up in the ring. Slap fest.
Got more left in the tank.
Ankle lock to Valkingo. Ankle lock.
May be in jeopardy.
This is the right time to put it on because Vikingo's tired. He's having trouble reaching the ropes.
But how much pressure is Gable able to apply with the injured right shoulder?
Good question.
These guys have had great chemistry. Great main event.
Scrambling for the ropes.
Great main event. Worlds collide.
Gable looking to transition for a German suplex. Vikingo lands on his feet.
Spinning kick by Valkingo.
Rocked on the ropes.
He might have hurt himself.
And Vikingo coming up a little lame.
Mistake, man. Why'd you go up to the rope? Oh my God. Poison Rana to Gable.
Fighting through the pain. Fighting for his countrymen. Fighting for the art of Lucha Libre.
Valkingo is going for his finish. The 630. Whatever the hell it's called. Oh, Jesus. Gable's done. What a match. What a match. Jesus. What a main event. At Worlds Collide.
It delivered and then some. Believe the hype. It premiered, if you will, on a global scale for the Mega Championship and the Mega Champion El Hijo Del Vikingo. Chad Gable left everything he had in the ring, outside of the ring. Vikingo with a beautiful poison.
I'm glad Valkingo won. I'm glad AAA won over Gable.
And this has been an honor for me, but listen to the energy of the Spanish announcers on that finale.
All the AAA talent in the ring picks up Valkingo on their shoulders. Javon Evans is there too.
Please, Kodak, please.
You gotta give Chad his flowers. That was a ridiculous display of athleticism and just sheer will.
A night that will live in history. The night worlds collided.
So now what? It's going to just say the stream is ended. It's a black screen. We got like no commercials at all. No ads. That was fun to watch. That was a hell of a show. Worlds Collide. A+. I give it an A+. All the talent busted their ass. They killed it. So now Money in the Bank has 5 matches. Dominic will defend the Intercontinental title against Octagon Jr. The countdown to Money in the Bank, when is that starting? Thinking, yeah, it started now, didn't it? Or isn't it starting now? I don't know. I think it's an hour and a half kickoff. But I'm not going to stay here for it. I'll be back in a separate live video. Before I go, yeah, geez, I'm going to be back, guys, in about an hour. An hour and 8 minutes, I'll be back. Let's see if Money in the Bank is started, the kickoff. Scheduled for 4:30. It's already 4:30. It's not on. Let's see if it's started. Yeah, Money in the Bank countdown has started. Wow, Worlds Collide just ended. Wade Barrett, Pat McAfee, Big E, and Michael Cole are outside.
To hold the entire company hostage with a briefcase to become a world champion.
It's a great sign. Somebody in the crowd that had a sign said push, Karrion Kross. I agree. Push him, but they're being so dumb, they're going to let him go. They're going to let him go and not re-sign him. They're going to let him go, like R-Truth. They offered, I think, re-sign R-Truth, but they gave him way, way, way less money. And he didn't want to re-sign for way less.
Get themselves year one.
Oh, you meant the green, I see your comment. You meant the green WWF championship, or the 19, I know about you mean, the 1983 WWF title. The one he defeated Iron Sheik for in January 84. So I'll be back, guys. What's your grade for Worlds Collide? Leave your grade in the chat comments or in the comments. I'll be back in 1 hour, 5 minutes. I'll be back. I give it an A+ for Worlds Collide, A+. Money in the Bank, I think, will be a great show. I'll be back in 1 hour and 5 minutes during Money in the Bank's kickoff. In 1 hour, 5 minutes, I'll be back live. See you then before Money in the Bank.